Ladies and gentlemen, the first man to build 21-inch biceps, drug-free.
My friends, I just ambled up from the gym we have in the complex. And as you know, I've been around quite a while. But I'm making this video because the video previously about me and my 21-inch arms and authenticating them was made quite a while ago. See, I don't post the videos. It's up to Jason. He's the guy that does the posting, and he does it when he feels like it. And that video was made quite a while ago. And let me tell you something which a lot of you may find it difficult to believe. I respect the Hodge twins. I really do respect them. I respect them for what they've done and the following that they have. They do their thing and they do it. You know, I don't agree with everything they do. But I want to let you know I respect them. And that video that was made may get a few more views because you think I'm talking about them. But I'm not talking about the Hodge twins when it comes to that tirade I made that just was put up against these two guys that have nothing to do with bodybuilding. I never heard of them. But they triggered me off. A lot of people thinking I'm talking about the Hodge twins because we're two guys, I don't know what relationship they had, but they got on the video and they knew my arms weren't 21 and all this business. And it pissed me off, you know, because it's such an outrageous thing. But the Hodge twins did not do it, and I don't want one view, not one viewer, to look on this and say, oh, it's a Hodge twin. Because there were two guys. I don't know if they were friends or whatever. But see, the point, that's why I have a problem with my partner, Jason. We get along well. Is that he puts these videos up when he wants to. This video was made quite a while ago. And I am not happy. I'm not happy with the acknowledge that people think I'm playing a game with the Hodge twins. I'm not. I've never read anything where the Hodge twins said anything like that. And I want them to know I respect what they've done. You know, they've done a good job in stimulating their audience. But you see, the point I want to get across to you is this. And you know what? Let me tell you something, my friends. I really shouldn't be making this video. You know that? I'm looking down at the screen a little bit, but I should be making this video. You know what? Because I'm tired. I just came up from the gym, and I'm tired. I said, shit, let me lay down. But you know something? I'm driven. There's something in me that angers me. I'm driven. I gotta put out. I'm down there in the gym helping a lot of these older people train. And it's free. I don't get any money for it. And I said to myself, what the hell am I doing? Why am I doing this? The mind, the human mind, is a fascinating instrument. If what you do is productive, it's fine, it's great. If it's not productive, it's sad. I try to do things not because I'm scheming, it's me. That's why I have so many friends. But let me tell you something, my friends. I just don't like that to get across that I'm talking that people think it's the Hodge twins, but it was two guys. And that's why Jason and I have our little crashes, because this was done a while ago, and it was two guys that did it, and he just put it up. And people are assuming it's the Hodge twins. And I don't want them to assume it. It's not worth it to me, because it wasn't them. And I'm not putting them down. I put down not the twins. I'm not at war with the twins. The only thing I will put them down for is what they say, not them. I'm not in the put down business. You're a lot of people, oh, you put people, I don't put people down, I put down what they say. And if I think it's outrageous, I'll talk about it. You see, the point with this business of ours today, bodybuilding, it goes back so far, so little history. I was shocked when Stephen told me about how many young fellas that have died, went into committed suicide and got all kinds of ailments, young teenagers using the steroid drugs because they think that's it, that's the answer. There's very little input other than take steroids. And he showed me that I was all involved in the big guys to use the monsters. I never devoted any time to the teenagers per se. I don't know why I thought they didn't use these drugs. It's just that I was relating to the monsters because the teenagers, I mean, you know. And Stephen told me how you detect the young fellas that are using it. Broke my heart. Broke my heart again, but hey, I'm past all that, I mean. But it's still bothers. I said, my God, they don't know any better. But see, when we started, not when we started, but when we were into this business, it was called the Rita Research Clinic. And that's where Joe was doing the research, and that's where he had Dave Willoughby measuring guys, because guys were coming up with all kinds of fantastic, my arm is 70, 18, because 18 was considered fantastic then. And they had to go to Joe. David Willoughby would measure it and say, your arm is an 18, or etc. So Joe called that the Rita Research Clinic. And when you hear a lot of these guys, and I know at my stage of life, I'm responding to the haters where, you know, plenty of them out there where Rick and these guys say, don't respond to these idiots, they don't know what they're talking about. But I respond to them because they have no foundation. They don't know what they're talking about. And I want the young fellas to think, my friends, nobody can stop you from thinking. They can kill you, they can beat you up, but they can't stop that mind from working. And every single thing I tell you is not fabrication, or it's not looking to make a buck, or it's not like looking to get a hold of people behind me. It's because I want to help. To the day they put me down on the ground, I want to help. I want you to think. Now, when you hear these guys, oh, they read about the steroids in the 40s. You see, Hitler didn't have any steroids. The guys that didn't have steroids. That's BS. Steroids came along later in the Olympics when the Germans were feeding those young women athletes steroids. And they were acting with the strength of men. And everybody was wondering what it was. What are they giving them? That was the mystery of what are they feeding these women to make them so strong looking and manly? It was the rudiments of steroids. Don't let people try to tell you steroids went back to the 30s. That's bullshit. It may have, but the use of it came by in the Olympics way after Hitler. So this bullshit that was Hitler. Now, you know, you're right. I'm wrong. You cannot relate to these people, and I'm doing it. But in any case, steroids didn't really begin to blossom until the 60s, maybe the late 50s, when they start taking this Diana ball, the tablet. And I tell you, as I said a million times before, I'm not moralizing here. I'm not telling you I was noble and I didn't take the steroids because I was noble. My leg was mangled. Go to my website, LeroyColbert.com, and everything is blocked off. You can see there's my story, my life with Arnold, and so forth and so on. Click on my story, and you'll see what happened. I couldn't compete any longer. So I started focusing on my upper body. And then that's when my arm really grew big. I mean, really when they went big. And when you talk about growing, it grew not because I was looking to build the biggest arm in the world or anything, because I was focused on my upper body. But I just want to make this video because I don't feel comfortable. I looked at the video because it made it a while ago. When I looked at it and I said, I don't like it. I don't like people to think I'm shortchanging the Hodgetwins. I don't have the guts to. The Hodgetwins had said that, I'll come out and tell you the Hodgetwins said it. I'm going to be sitting around here throwing remarks. It wasn't a Hodgetwin. It was two assholes quite a while ago that made those statements. And I want you to know that that I'm not sitting here at war with the Hodgetwins. I do respect what they've done in bodybuilding. They did their thing, they train, they tell people, I like that. I like that. And the things I don't, and they say something outrageous to me, I'll talk about it. My friends, to be continued.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.